One example is the massive signal that Coinbase is sending out. The Bitcoin market is now completely out of hand. It would appear that the price of Shiba Inu has stabilized at this time. Nevertheless, this will soon come to a close. The Shiba Inu Research and Development Group has just come clean about how the rest of us may cash in on this craze. The exchanging of blows triggers the alarm. This kind of thing had never happened before. Shiba Inus are on the move by the billions. But how does the real situation stand? Moreover, why are we so enthusiastic? Give me a moment to explain. Your daily dose of Shiba is here with Wealthy Coins. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and get the most up-to-date news predictions. Make sure you hit the like button to get more Shiba news. There is a lot of excitement in the Shiba Inu community because of a recent big signal. Lucy, a Shiba Inu team member, tweeted to let people know that over 1.6 trillion Shiba were withdrawn off exchanges the day before. When withdrawals of this kind were previously noticed, the price of Shiba went up by a huge amount. Within the community, this sort of statement creates a tremendous amount of enthusiasm. This is because many people believe that a major event has occurred when a large number of Shiba Inu are removed from an exchange. It is common practice for people to keep their tokens rather than sell them when they remove them from an exchange. That the price might go up soon is a sign of optimism and certainty. The Shiba Inu community, which is already quite passionate and well-knit, will use this news as a call to arms. It makes people curious, starts conversations, and makes them guess what might happen. With this kind of confidence and real market signals, everything seems possible, creating an exciting mood. But how does the real situation stand? Investors are pulling large volumes of Shiba Inu from cryptocurrency exchanges, which might lead to a price surge of double digits for the breed. According to famous crypto chartist Ali Martinez, more than 1.67 trillion Shiba Inu coins were moved from exchanges to hidden wallets in just one day. The removal of coins from exchanges lowers the possibility of their short-term sale, which alleviates selling pressure, hence this is an important occurrence. Additionally, Martinez stressed that this is not a first occurrence of its kind. Because fewer tokens are accessible for immediate trade on exchanges, the market supply is falling, which can lead to a perfect storm for prices to rise. That being said, the Shiba Inu might be in for a huge boom if this tendency continues. Wait, when exactly is this going to happen? Is there a specific window of time when we need to get ready? To get to the bottom of that question, we need to take a look at the larger cryptocurrency market, which is experiencing a moment of pure joy right now, and we can see why. Furthermore, this substantial proof is not totally surprising. Fresh investments into Bitcoin ADS are the main cause of this. As an example, on Wednesday, BlackRock's exchange-traded fund, ETF, raised an unprecedented $600 million. This clearly shows that institutional investors are putting more money into Bitcoin because they believe in its future. Not to mention that this is where things get really confusing. In November, the probability of Bitcoin breaking the $100,000 barrier is 81% according to Polymarket, a popular betting platform. Think about that 80% for a second. This is more than just an assertion. For many people who bet with their own money, it is an absolute truth. Without significant momentum, odds of this magnitude are unusual in the betting industry. It is an astonishing display of the current degree of faith that people have in Bitcoin, and it is blatant. This extended run is capturing everyone's attention. Nevertheless, the rest of the digital currency industry is falling behind Bitcoin's meteoric ascent. The Shiba Inu is an example of this. It was unable to profit from the same upward trend. A Twitter user aptly captured the confusion that many people have felt about this. No other asset has changed in value, and Bitcoin is almost at $85,000. To my knowledge, this bull market is unlike any other I have ever seen. There was a time when other currencies shared in the excitement that accompanied Bitcoin's price surges during bull markets. For that reason, inquiries like these emerge as expected. The general population is hoping that the recent surge in Bitcoin's value will boost market confidence and set off a domino effect. Something like a shockwave describes it. It is common for the entire environment to be lifted by the performance of the biggest artist. Since major altcoins are barely moving, Bitcoin's recent surge in value is all the more strange. Something unusual and baffling is going on with this bull market, since it questions the norms that have been set up in the Bitcoin industry. The following, though, must be understood. Bitcoin is the market leader in every bull run. When Bitcoin has a rally, all the money and attention go to it, and the rest of the market becomes completely quiet, according to one user. The reason behind this is that many people sell their altcoins so they can ride the Bitcoin wave to huge profits. Its operation is analogous to that of a magnet. The rise of Bitcoin is the center of interest. During these times, even the most substantial investors favor Bitcoin as an investment option. Especially when markets are unpredictable, people see it as the safer bet. Additionally, Lucy from the Shiba Inu group has provided more context on the subject. A part of the crypto cycle, it is just that. When Bitcoin starts to decline after reaching its peak, altcoins usually start to boom. As the focus changes, they receive money flowing back into them, allowing them to bounce back. So while this pattern seems strange right now, it has happened many times before. In terms of popularity, Bitcoin is far and away the leader, with altcoins quickly following. The natural rhythm of the Bitcoin market dictates this. It is essential to remember the following before we see any major changes with Shiba Inu or any other alternative currency. An anonymous Twitter user has declared that the reversal of Bitcoin's supremacy is necessary before a true alt season can begin. It is still moving in a parabolic pattern at the moment. Stay calm. Be sure to also look at the graph. Furthermore, they have a point. Altcoins won't be able to take off until Bitcoin's dominance, a measure of how integrated the crypto system is, gets stable. Another great point is also made by them. No matter your Bitcoin holdings, it's wise to sit tight and enjoy this rally. They explain how the market could be hurt by an ill-advised surge in altcoin prices that happens too soon. This is similar to waiting for the base to harden before adding the rest of the building materials. Altcoins that start boosting too soon can see a quick crash instead of steady growth. This perspective makes perfect sense. Bitcoin lays the groundwork for the following market niches. Also, the fact that it's so dominant means that the next phase has started. Permitting Bitcoin to function autonomously strengthens the financial system overall. And when altcoins do rise, they'll be able to grow even farther. Here, patience is not an absolute virtue, it is an element of the plan. Now let's go back to the big Shiba Inu dump, and the possibility of a big price hike for Shiba Inus. Here's what you need to know. According to Ali Martinez, Shiba Inus are having trouble getting over a particularly tough obstacle. Since many investors are likely to sell their Shiba Inu puppies if the price starts to rise, this level has caused some controversy. Nevertheless, a price surge to greater levels may be possible if Shiba Inu manages to overcome this obstacle. Additionally, a bull flag, which Martinez found on the Shiba Inu's chart, was noteworthy. After a period of consolidation and a strong rally, this pattern usually appears. That could mean the asset is getting ready for another big up move. The price could go further higher if Shiba Inu manages to break through that resistance, which is a bullish indicator. Despite the Shiba Inu's enormous development potential, getting beyond that stubborn resistance is the main obstacle. If this happens, the price might go up by more than 50%, say the analysts. The project's success